Hey guys, it is me back again on the first Tuesday of March. Yes, March, with your humble games of this month. We've actually got a really good slew of games here that I really would like you to check out. First up, obviously, there is Biomutant, which is actually fantastic that they put this on here. It's a game that I've been wanting to try out for a while, but it's had a lot of mixed reviews with a lot of things that are on Steam right now. Overall, though, I've heard a lot of positive sort of things with the story and the gameplay. So this is something that I probably wouldn't have bought full price, but being $12 along with all the other games that are on here, it's a fantastic choice. If you haven't known about Biomutant, you're obviously you know, it's a post-apocalyptic kung fu fable RPG sort of thing where you have many different weapon styles, many different fighting styles, and you can create your own creature, I guess, that's kind of like raccoonish, doggish sort of whatever. And it is third person combat. Looks great, seems great. I will probably play it on my own. Next up, we have Jurassic World Evolution 2. This is that theme park game that came out a little while ago, where you basically build Jurassic World. Now, don't get me wrong, this game rocks. The graphics are fantastic. It's your basic sim game, though, where you deal with dinosaurs. I don't really know if they actually. I guess they can break out, though, if you're not taking care of them. Obviously, by the picture here, this dinosaur breaks out. You do have to kind of capture them, though, I think, on a specific island that you go to with a team that you can shoot them and capture them and put them inside your park. But it has lots and lots of different things that you can do there. But it's a pretty self-explanatory game. You are just maintaining Jurassic Park. Next up, we have Edge of Eternity. Now, this game I have had the pleasure of playing on Xbox because it's on the Xbox Game Pass. It is your. I don't know how specifically to tout this game. It is a basic RPG, but the mechanics are like kind of a time-based mechanics. You have different weapons that you can augment your abilities just by the weapon base. It really reminds me a lot more of Star Ocean because they kind of have like spaceships and, so it's kind of like a sci-fi fantasy type of game. Really interesting gameplay, though. I did play quite a bit on it. You do get different mounts and everything else. But it seems really fun. If this is your type of game, please play it. I thought it was fantastic. Next up, we have Heroes Hour. This is a really, really kind of deep turn-based game. I actually do believe I already have this game. I played it for like 45 minutes. I couldn't get into it. A lot of people love these sorts of games completely, so I just couldn't get into it like at all. It's real-time strategy on a minuscule scale, but it's pretty epic. Next up, we have Rogue Lords. Now, this is a game that I absolutely loved. I did play this on Xbox Game Pass. It is a roguelike. You know how much I love my roguelikes, but you are monsters that are basically tasked to resurrect Dracula, right? Or the Dark Lord, basically. You have many different characters you can play out from like dark myth, including Dracula, the Headless Horseman, Bloody Mary, the White Lady, Lilith, Hecate, Baron Samedi, and Frankenstein. Oh, and his creature. Frankenstein and his creature? Interesting. But they all have their different ways of playing. And you have like three-person combat. So it is a very interesting roguelike that I have absolutely loved when I played it on Xbox. But they took it off since then. So now I can at least get back into it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. If you like roguelikes, this might be something that you might be interested in, as well as RPGs. Next up, we have a game I've never even heard of before, or seen for that matter. It is Demon Turf. This looks like a running simulator, or okay. Let's see what it says, since I've never even actually heard it. The demon world is inhabited by all kinds of nasties. Most of them jumped into gangs battling for dominion, each led by its own head honcho. Yet even these bad dudes are no match for the Demon King himself. Instead, the task falls to Beebs. Really, Beebs? A young demon barely 1,000 years old who decides it's time for her to kick every turf leader's butt and become the Demon Queen herself. So it looks like it is a 2D, 3D platformer, and that's pretty much about it. Yeah, this is a unique aesthetic combining the expressiveness of 2D illustrations with the depth and sense of exploration 3D environments can offer. Unique take on progression, take a victory lap and explore previously beaten levels to discover their liberated state. Yeah, it's a platformer. Very basic. I do like the aesthetics. The animation style and the art style is very unique. Reminds me a lot of Dragon Quest almost, in kind of the way that the characters are drawn. Huh. All right, next up we have Golden Light. Now this looks like some indie sort of horror game. It says, welcome to the Meat Zone. Okay. Prop hunt where props hunt you. Also, it's a horror roguelike. Oh, I think I remember seeing CJU play this for a bit. It says Golden Light is a procedurally dark comedy horror game with roguelike elements and an eerie atmosphere. Descend into the depths of the gut to save your loved one. Yeah, okay. With procedural levels, randomized weapons, procedural spooks, talking bicycles, talking dude in the toilet. Things you can eat or throw in the game: bat head, corrupted fetus, fish head, fat lips, meat apple, and many more. So yeah, this looks like an indie sort of horror game. Yeah, I think I have seen CJU play this, and he's beat it. So if you go on CJU's YouTube channel, you can actually probably see him play this. Next up, we have Monster Crown. Early onset, just looking at this looks like a Pokemon clone. Well, what else are you going to do, right? So, what is that? Unravel Crown Island's dark history as you create your own monster legacy with a history of sadistic rulers and heroic saviors. The island faces another threat in the form of a malicious young woman seeking power. It's up to you and the monsters you make pacts with to prevent the return of tyranny. Will your decisions make you a savior or a dark messiah? That does sound interesting. I don't know, like, some of these creatures are really interesting. But it seems to be a lot. You can breed them, it seems, and change a lot of their aspects. But yeah, it's basically a Pokemon clone. But I mean, who doesn't love Pokemon? Right? Next up, we have nothing else. That's it. That is the last game, it looks like. As always, check out the Humble Games collection and the vault in there. Some really good games going on. It looks like we do have some coupons down here for Jurassic World Evolution 2. The charity for this month is Mala Allah. It says Mala Allah Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. All right, some STEM stuff. Interesting. I like that. Though I miss the videos that would sometimes come with these so that we can play them and listen to them together. We could go to the Learn More site, but I'm lazy. Because remember, guys, I'm not affiliated with Humble Bundle at all. I don't get anything from them. I pay them. I just like the fact that you get good games for a relatively good price, and a lot of it goes to charity. So then, let me know in the comments if you would like, what games you would like to see played, what games you want to play yourself, and I don't know, what games you would hope come next. But until the next video, guys, be kind to each other, and I'll be there.